Hi everyone, and welcome to the WoW Insider Weekly Recap. My name's Niko, and I'll be filling in for Trade Chat for a few weeks. I'm not quite as cute, but I hope you guys don't mind. First up is Pearl of Pandaria, the graphic novel. Now this is something Blizzard is releasing to put some lore out there for the upcoming expansion. Before this week, we really had no idea what was going to be in there. Didn't know the art style, characters, or anything. But now that's all changed. Blizzard has released some screenshots as well as some information regarding this graphic novel. So if you want to check that out, the link is in the description as well as any of the stories that I talked about today. Next up is patch 5.01, the PTR. This is that big patch that's going to come out right before the expansion. I'm sure it'll change all the talents and a bunch of skills. Everything that they need to do to make the transition to MOP much smoother. The one thing I find concerning about this is they're actually not letting anybody who has access to MOP the ability to test the PTR. Now I feel like this is a mistake on Blizzard's part because most of their dedicated, long-standing players would have signed up for the one-year pass and hence now have access to Mr. Pandaria. And they're ruling all of those people out. So I don't really know what their strategy is behind this, but why do you guys think they did it? Now this wouldn't really be a trade chat style weekly recap without a Transmog story. This one is the Masters of the Universe. If you don't recognize that right away, maybe a couple of the characters will refresh your memory. My personal favorite, He-Man. That's right, including Skeletor and two others. So if you want to find out who those are, again, link is in the description. The last thing I wanted to talk about today before getting into the breakfast question is the MOP Collector's Edition rewards. They've now been announced and it's going to be a Quillen mount as well as a matching pet. Now they're not identical, the mount is armored and the colors on them are a little bit different, but the pet is quite cute. Now, your breakfast question for today is what is the worst place to live in World of Warcraft? Now I figured I'd let you guys know my answer right on the spot. Now I gotta go old school with this. It's not a place that's really used too much anymore, but I went with Molten Core. Now come on, who really wants to live in an underground cave that's like 250 degrees all the time and you're surrounded by lava? Not me. So that's it for today's weekly recap. I'll see you guys next week.